Hey, what's up, everybody? Steve Schwartz here from LSAT Unplugged, joining you today to share the grind equation and how to shortcut it. Before I get into it, a little bit about LSAT Unplugged. We offer live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. Check out the links below this video to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We would love to help you out. So, the grind equation, what is it and how can you shortcut it? The grind equation is a term that I came up with to describe the simple fact that the more LSAT questions you do, the more you should expect your LSAT score to increase. Typically, what I see with the typical average student is that if you are in the 140s, you can expect to improve about 5 points after doing 1,000 LSAT problems. In other words, for every 10 exams worth of questions you complete, you should expect to go up about 5 points if you are currently in the 140s. If you are in the 150s, you can expect a 4-point increase. If you're in the 160s, a 3-point increase. If you're in the 170s, a 2-point increase. This is due to the law of diminishing marginal returns. The higher your score is, the harder it is to improve your LSAT score further. So I'll say as a baseline, if you're in the 140s, you do 1,000 questions, you improve on average about 5 points. This is the grind. There are about 100 LSAT exams available that are released. Most of them are numbered. You do 10 of them, expect a typical increase of a handful of points depending on where you're at. What this means is that students typically end up doing exam after exam after exam, measuring their results, being happy or sad about them, and then moving on to the next. I call this the obsessive practice exam narrative. Doing more exams, measuring yourself, doing even more. Slowly, your score will increase. Sure, it should increase really with any improvement or increase in familiarity with the exam. You should expect increases up to a certain point, after which you plateau. Your score levels out. Now, how can you shortcut this grind equation? How can you break out of the cycle of doing exams and getting marginal, small LSAT score increases? There are a couple of ways. One that I found is the Socratic review method. If you review more effectively, if you get more out of the exams you are completing, that means that you should be able to complete fewer exam questions for the same point increase. So rather than doing 1,000 LSAT questions to get a 5-point increase if you are in the 140s, you could get away with doing only 500 questions to get that same 5-point increase. Doing fewer questions, engaging in more review, means you can save yourself some work. You can do fewer questions and get the same point increase. Pretty good deal. All you've got to change is your review process. The framework that I've developed for review is called the Socratic review method. In short, it's a framework that asks you a series of guiding questions to ask yourself as you look at any LSAT question that's given you trouble. More on the Socratic review method in my LSAT courses and programs linked below this video. Another major way you can shortcut the grind equation is by increasing the repetition of what you get out of your review. If you repeat the lessons learned, if you repeat the key insights you're getting out of the questions that give you trouble, if you look at more critically the patterns of reasoning underlying the LSAT questions that give you the most trouble, you will then be able to spot the patterns in future questions more readily, allowing you to solve them more quickly, which means that if doing 1,000 LSAT questions might have taken you 2 months prior, through enough repetition of the key methods of reasoning, you could solve that number of questions far more quickly. Instead of taking you 2 months to do 1,000 questions, you might be able to do 1,000 questions in only 1 month because you're solving them more quickly, having a deeper muscle memory for the key patterns of reasoning. If you combine review and repetition in your LSAT preparation, you can study for the LSAT far more efficiently, doing fewer questions and doing those fewer questions more quickly, for the same LSAT score increase. What that means is rather than having to do 1,000 LSAT problems for a given point increase, you might be able to get away with doing only 500 questions and solving those 500 questions that much faster. The last thing I'll say here is to make your LSAT prep real. We keep it real at LSAT Unplugged by offering live LSAT prep classes via Zoom 4 nights a week, along with study groups before and after class. What this means is that when we review LSAT questions together, we are looking at the real struggles that real LSAT students are facing and incorporating the key insights from their discussions into the review documents that we create as we aim to show students how to review better. Again, if you would like to find out more about the LSAT prep classes that we offer, check out the links below this video and to book a call with me and my team. We would love to help you out with this. So again, to escape the grind equation, to shortcut it, and to study more effectively in your LSAT prep journey, incorporate review, repetition, and keeping it real. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It really helps with that YouTube algorithm, and I really do appreciate it. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them, and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.